Shalom, shalom. This is your brother Abaniah coming to you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai. But first, let us give all honor, all glory, all praises to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Ba'asham Ruka HaKodash. Double honors to our apostles, prophets, and teachers of Great Millstone who have taught us this truth and who are the true men of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai on the earth today. Now, the lesson today basically will be touching on the calamities that are about to come on the earth, especially pertaining to 2nd Ezra chapter 15. When you look at what is taking place in Haiti, and there was a video that one of the Akim sent to me that I cannot use to put in the lesson because, they may flag the lesson and they may take it down based on the content or the gore, so to speak, of the video. But I could tell you, in the video, in Haiti, there was a guy eating something and they was filming him. So, probably wondering what he was eating. There was someone on fire on the ground burning. He literally hold up the leg and tear a piece off the calf and consumed it. Cannibalism is taking place right now in Haiti. And all these things are pertaining to prophecy because we've seen it happen in Haiti. But this is going to come to almost every corner of the earth on a vast scale. Why? Because of the famine, the man-made manufactured famine to withhold goods and services from the citizens of the earth. This is not a famine where we have a lack of rainfall, This is not a famine where the soil is it's unfertile, where it cannot grow crops and stuff. This is a man-made famine, all with the intent to destroy, to thin the numbers, so to speak, because it's about control. They're one world government, and they need the numbers to be lower so they could be able to hold a more sustainable grip on controlling the persons. Right now, there's too much people on the earth for them to, how to put it, I want to say it in the best possible term, for them to stage the coup to take over the world, to control everyone. So they need to thin the numbers, so to speak. This is one of the reasons why the pandemic was, how to put it, used as one of their means to do so. Now, they had some success with it, but still not enough numbers of persons, go into the grave. So they had to step it up. And one of the surest ways to step up that, to get that number pertaining to the population to go down, is to create wars, civil unrest, and famine. A lot of people in that time, with that famine, are going to be unaliving each other. So let's see what 2nd Ezra 15 has to say. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and the swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. For because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation." Where there is a lack of bread, that means it's a famine. So in this time, you're going to see men operating in the most beast-like state. No pity for each other. You know, scripture talk about the love of many has waxed cold. We seeing that. Let me just get it. We seeing that in this time. This is Matthew 24:12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. We are coming into a period known as Jacob's trouble. And it's going to be the most terrible that has ever been on the face of the earth. And as the scriptures say, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. You're going to see mothers' eyes turn evil towards their children, the fruit of their womb. Cannibalism is back, people. Those of you who choose to bury your head in the sand and try to ignore that it's here, all you're doing is ensuring that you'll be swept away with it when it comes to your country, to your home. But 2 Ezra 15 is going to come to pass. It is inevitable, it is unescapable, unless Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai decides to show you mercy. Scripture talking about a time all of us, known as the Salakia. Scripture talks about a time known as the hour of temptation. And we are hoping that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai give us the strength to endure that hour of temptation. So just like what taking place in Haiti, it took place in the ancient world pertaining to the fall of Jerusalem, for instance, where the Romans besieged the city. No one was able to go in and out, those who remained. And as a result, we had mothers consuming their children. People became cannibals. And most people can't wrap their mind around such a thing that happening as that. They would always say, me, I wouldn't do that. I can't eat another person. You don't know what you're going to do in that time. If you're not serving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, you're not following his laws, statutes, or commandments, not even trying to live a life pleasing to him. I am here to tell you, any sin is possible. You are not living to please Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Any sin is possible. These things are very much realities that are coming on the earth. It says Leviticus 17:14. For it is the life of all flesh. The blood of it is for the life thereof. Therefore I say unto the children of Israel, ye shall eat the blood of no manner of flesh, for the life of all flesh is the blood thereof. Whosoever eateth it shall be cut off. So it is not just talking about the blood alone that runs through the veins, it's the eating of the flesh as well. Eating of human flesh is a sin, it is a transgression. And what you're seeing taking place in Haiti is going to, pretty soon is coming to a city near you. And we all know that the Haitians are the Levites. According to the 12 tribes chart, the Haitians are the Levites. Now, let me be real. We are not saying all Haitians are resorting to cannibalism. But nevertheless, a lot of persons are doing so. And remember, Haiti has been under economic turmoil for many years because of the various sanctions placed on them. They were like forced into that spot based on these sanctions, based on their leaders being puppets for the West, not really caring about the welfare of their people, And as a result, Haiti has descended into a state of poverty where some have indeed resorted to cannibalism. So, this is something that scripture prophesies that is going to take place on the earth. You know, let's go to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 55. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 55. It says, I'm going to start on 55, I'm going to start higher, from verse 52. It says, and he shall besiege thee in all thy gates, until thy high and fence walls come down, wherein thou trustest throughout all thy land, and he shall besiege thee in all thy gates throughout all thy land, which Yahweh thy power hath given thee. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thine own body. The fruit of your body would be your children. Cannibalism. You will cannibalize your children. And thou shalt eat the fruit of thine own body, the flesh of thy sons and of thy daughters, which Yahweh thy power had given thee, in the siege and in the straitness, wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee. And we see in witness to that in Haiti. Haiti facing that economic depression because of the sanctions of the West has driven that country to that state where cannibalism now is becoming common. It is becoming common. And all this is done because the enemies have done so to them. Place them in a position via their sanctions to put a strain on resources by placing corrupted officials in seats of power in the government, where, you know, had they been doing what they're supposed to do in those seats, could have guaranteed a better tomorrow for its citizens, but they're studying to line their pockets. And as a result of that, we have people eating their own children. 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother, and towards the wife of his bosom, and towards the remnant of his children which he shall leave, so that he will not give to any of them of the flesh of his children whom he shall eat. When that hunger strikes you, so you're going to have people eating the children. Eating, only think about it. That is such a horrible time that is about to come on the earth. What you're seeing there is the smoke. You only didn't see the fire yet. That's just the smoke. Let's read it again. So that he will not give to any of them, people who starving as he is, of the flesh of his children whom he shall eat, because he's not going to share. He's going to consume the flesh of his children. Because he had nothing left him in the siege, no food, and in the straitness wherewith thine enemies shall distress thee in all thy gates. The tender and delicate woman among you, which would not adventure to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness, her eye shall be evil towards the husband of her bosom, and towards her son, and towards her daughter, and towards her young one that cometh from between her feet, and towards her children which she shall bear. For she shall eat them for want of all things secretly in the siege of straitness, wherewith the enemy shall distress thee in thy gates. So women going to be killing and eating the babies. This happened before to our people. Several times. It's going to happen again. It's scheduled to happen again. Only thing, Jacob's trouble is going to be a period on the earth where, nah man, maybe that small thing, you know, it ain't so bad as the prophets of the Lord making it out to be, man. We could overcome that. We have nothing to worry about. You know, they're telling all their peace and safety, peace and safety, as the scriptures say, but then commit sudden destruction. You know? So you got to be careful. Listen to the prophets. They are the men of the Lord bringing out the truth of the scriptures, giving you that understanding. So what the scriptures actually mean. So what the scriptures are telling you. Right? So what you're seeing taking place in Haiti, as I said, is going to become commonplace. It's going to be widespread. As I said, coming to a city near you. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I'm your brother Abaniah saying shalom till the next lesson.